So I indicated that when I go to the store, there's normally someone that's always there, and it doesn't matter if I'm going to the store to play, the numbers. I don't gamble. I have what you call the ability to see the numbers before they come out, which would be in the line of being a seer, or foreseeing the numbers before they come. So if you got that ability, why not use it to manifest numbers, or to control money? So money doesn't control you. You're in the process. You're in the position to control money, as opposed to having money control you. So I would normally see the numbers before they come out, and that would be part of an ability you have, what some people might call a gift. But if you could see numbers, then why not play them? So what I started to notice was, when I was before I moved to this city, and I would go to the store, they would normally send people in the stores around the time that I'm in there. And when I'm in there, you would see them. You would see in how they would look at you. They would cut their eyes at you, and you're a sentient being. So that means that you have a feel. You can feel things. So if I have a feel that these people are spying on me, and they're always here. They're always in the store when I'm there. It could be at 7:00. They would be there. It could be at 10:00. The same people would be there. I could come early, 5:00. Those same people would be in the store. So it's like a pattern of me seeing the same exact people in the stores when I'm going to the store. And if they're there and I play the numbers don't come out. But that they're supposed to come out because you have a feel. So there's a channel on here where they're talking about gangstalking. It's called Exposing the FBI in Albuquerque, and it's #2. So if you want to check that channel out, it gives you details about gang stalking as well. So they might have some insight into the program. And the guy indicated that it's a surveillance. They're set up to surveil certain people when they go to the store.
And is it through Infogard though?
Yeah, it's Infogard. Yeah.
So you think if I looked on Infogard, I could find it?
Oh yeah.
And I don't have to talk to the individual that Facebooked you?
No. That was just he was a guy that knew somebody. So,
and then so I get $15 an hour if I apply.
Yeah. That's what it paid. Yeah.
And then I could only work 30 hours a week though?
It could be more.
Oh, I could get more hours?
You could get more hours, yeah.
And then they direct deposit you every week or every 2 weeks?
It's every 2 weeks.
And then do you get gift cards? Because I heard that too. My other friend told me that.
You have to be there a certain amount of time.
Oh, so it depends on how long you were doing it to get gift cards.
Yes.
And then, so they don't use an app or nothing? They just use a text?
Yeah, they use a text.
Like Text Now?
Like Text Now, yeah, or any kind of phone number you have.
Oh, so it's just your phone number?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And then they just send you out a mass text or just a text to you?
Just a text to yourself. Because you're the one that's going to go to the individual store.
Well, how do they know? So it's like a bot? How do they know?
Well, it's because you're already in the system, so they know.
So then they'll just say, let me text Sam and tell him to go to Circle K.
Yes.
Well, how do they know you're by Circle K?
They don't.
So can you text them and be like, I'm not near there?
Yeah.
Oh, so they just... So do you know what you're doing, though?
Yeah. They show you everything that you're supposed to be doing. That's what you're gonna be doing.
So, but what I'm saying is like, so what do they tell you like the job is? That's what I want to know, because no one could explain that to me when I tell them. Like, what's the job? Like, so what is it called?
I don't even know. They send you to a store.
And what's the purpose? What do they say that you're doing though?
You're just going to work. That's all they tell you. You're just going to go do what they tell you to do.
You're just gonna go to work,
Yeah,
and so your work requires going to the store.
Yes, they tell you. They tell you in detail what you're going to be doing and stuff.
Oh, so like they say, but what do they say though? Like you're gonna go to stores, you're gonna
be watching, or you're gonna be.
But watching who though? How do you know who to watch?
People that look suspicious. You know,
But that could be anybody in the store.
that could be anybody in the world.
So they don't tell you who the person is.
No, you gotta be really instinctive about it. You gotta know.
So even though you're going in the store, they don't tell you the
They
person.
don't tell you the person now.
You just walk in the store.
Yeah, just walk and wait. Or
But what do they say that you're doing? Like surveilling the person, or?
yeah, so you're pretty much doing surveillance. That's what it is.
Oh, that's what it's called,
Yeah,
like surveillance work.
Yeah, it's for surveillance work.
And then so what happens if you? Well, if you don't know the person, how could you tell them, hey, I seen this person like pass drugs or do this?
They give you a phone to call.
Oh, like a phone number?
Yeah, to call, and then they call APD.
Oh, so then you could call them and say,
Because you can't confront them yourself because.
but how do you know who it is though? It could be any random person that you see.
Right, that's what's wishy-washy about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I could call the police on you and then you could be doing nothing.
Yeah. See, but you'd have to know for sure if that's the person that they're if that's what sucks about it.
But that's what I'm saying. So say like if I seen you and then I seen Blow Joe over there, but then I seen you sell drugs, but it was really Blow Joe who they were looking for, and then I call the police on you.
Yeah. Well, see, they're gonna get the little guy to get the bigger guy.
Oh, so their other cases are about like drug cases,
Yes,
and
they're gonna get the little guy to get the bigger guy.
so is it only about drugs or is it about?
Anything else? You know, like selling to minors.
Oh, so they do that. Like,
Yeah.
So what do they do? Like target them, or what is it called?
It's kind of like targeted them. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the. See, yeah, man. You got me in a rough time.
No, I just want to know. Thank you, because I'm gonna try to apply.
Okay, that like I guess it's kind of like targeting, but it's more. They call it surveillance.
They call it surveillance role player.
Role player, yeah.
That's what it is, huh?
It is. That's
Okay.
exactly what it is.
Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So when I go to the store, I notice that, you know, I'm being watched, and you know, maybe that's a form of magic to them, to know the numbers before they come out, or to know, you know, what to play. But I have videos where I show you the magnitude and amounts of money that I hit, you know, and it's right here. That's how you win a number. Straight, no box, just straight. Because we believe in, you know, the power of manifestation. So you would hit one number straight, not in box, not it might come out this way, it might come out that way. No, straight. If I see the number 249 and I know that it's going to come out, I'm going to play it. I could play it 100 times. I could play it 1,000 times if I wanted to. But you know that the number's coming out. So to prevent that from happening, they would send, because the program is geared to keep you in a certain position, you know, so they can, if you can't isolate someone that can generate money, and, you know, money brings in, you know, friends or you know, people that want to associate themselves with you. So you would have to keep someone financially dependent on something else, as opposed to being financially independent. So that's what I experienced, as far as, you know, trying to manifest your own reality outside of this reality, where, you know, people would do anything for money. You control money, and money would never control you. See, a lot of people used to wonder why, why do you have, why do you wear that thing on you, and that's for righteousness. That's for self-control. That's for me being able to control myself and correct myself. I wouldn't allow money to control me or to make me do anything outside of my own means. Whatever I'm about is what I'm about. I would never allow myself to be moved or motivated by that. So this is what differentiates some people from other people. The ability to control money as opposed to having money control them. So there's another YouTuber, and he has two pages. One is a Russian page. I was studying Russian for a period of time, and I stumbled across his page, and he was talking about gangstalking. So he has one in Russian, a Russian page, and then he has another page, and it's called Gangstalking Insider, where he also gives you details about the program. And like I said, it's a lot of people on here that will be able to give you in-depth details about what the program does or the effects of it, because some might want to think that it's a psychological thing, but it's a game that's being played on certain people. So you could check it out. It's he has two pages, like I said, and one is a Russian page, and then the other is the whole page dedicated to gangstalking. So yeah, they tend to mess with your finances or try to keep you broke, try to make you homeless, or try to drive you to homelessness. If you have assets, they take your assets. Like, they took my car, my jewelry. So these aren't things that make me, I make whatever it is, I make that what it is. So I don't need anything to make me me. You understand? I don't need anything to make me complete or make me happy or make me feel as though I need to do this in order to function to the best of my ability. No, I can generate my own energy at will. So this is why, the program would be hard for the program to break certain people that, doesn't need anything, doesn't rely on anything that it has, because it controls everything. It controls the money, it controls the people. So with me, the only way you can hurt me is through people, because you love people, and it attacks what you love. So to keep my family away from me, that's a way to try to cripple somebody. But you can't cripple everybody, because we generate positive energy, so yeah, you should check it out, and understand that the program isn't like even when I worked, when I was at this job that I had, it was, the people wasn't mean, or they wasn't when they targeted me, they wasn't mean. So it's not like anybody was blatantly or trying to be blatantly disrespectful, or the harassment wasn't like, sometimes they seem like they was trying to help you. So the program might have different facets to it. Like, it might have different levels of the stalking, because they was trying to keep me working with them. But I knew that the program was, that job that I had was, everybody there was Masons. Like, they used to even try to get numbers from me. Like, they would even ask me, before I knew I had the ability to see numbers before they come out, they used to come up to me and ask me, like, yo, what's the number today? And I would give them the number, And at lunchtime, they would run and play the numbers, and then they was like, they would come back and start telling people like, yo, he knows numbers, and I would give somebody a number, and they would ask him like, yo, is this number gonna come out? They said if he says it's gonna come out, the number's gonna come out. So I never knew that, you know, the Masons, or that the people were Masonic, but the job was a Masonic job, and you know they have jobs set up strictly for Freemasons. And not only that, but I have other testimony from a Mason that gives information, like he breaks his oath in favor of targeted individuals. So I'm gonna put that video out so you know everybody can see it. But he breaks his Masonic oath and tells you that, you know, it's not everything that it cracks up to be. You know, they give you jobs. Like my brother, this is one thing that I understand. Like my brother, he gets all the jobs. Like he could go to this state and get a job. He could go to that state and get a job. So it was laid on to me and my spirit that, hey, your brother is a Mason, because he gets all the jobs. He works at the Kia job, like the Kia, and you know it's a pretty good job for him. It's a pretty good job, but for somebody else that seen that, you know, these people get $100,000 cars and they get big mansions, but why I'm stuck in this job? But he might not know, or he might not be comfortable with working up to that level, and so he got disgruntled and started, you know, giving out, you know, inside information. So y'all could stay tuned for that video, because that one is going to come out, you know, and it's only right, you know, it's only right that you share this information so it gets into the hands or the eyes of as many people that needs to see it, because hey, I'm not the only person experiencing this. So you know, other people might not know what's going on. Like my other brother, he don't know what's going on because he refuses to converse with me. He refuses to stay in communication with me. So I'm trying to allow him to know, like, you're being targeted, you know, because he's an honest person. And I don't think that the program has any kind of use for honest people. But he's even though he has his faults, he's an honest person. So I believe that he's being gangstalked. And yeah, so just stay tuned, and you know, hopefully we could, you know, put an end to the program. The program should be coming to a close, because I believe that too many people are being made aware of it. So yeah, I believe too many people are starting to know about the program, and once you know about something, it becomes like, you know, a little bit lesser than the effect that it wants to have, as opposed to if you did not know about it. So yeah.